They walked away from one of the most powerful artificial intelligence companies in the world, a company leading the global race to build advanced AI systems, OpenAI. They were not outsiders. They were the very researchers responsible for building the technology that was transforming the world. Among them was Dario Amodei, one of the leading scientists working on advanced AI models. But as artificial intelligence evolved at an extraordinary pace, a serious concern began to grow. The technology they were building was becoming more powerful than anyone had imagined. And with that power came a question: are these systems being developed faster than they can be made safe? Inside research meetings, inside private discussions, a quiet disagreement began to take shape. Some believed the future depended on pushing AI forward as quickly as possible. Others believed something else mattered just as much: ensuring these systems remained aligned with human values and safe. By 2021, the disagreement reached a turning point. And in a decision that surprised the tech world, Dario Amodei and several colleagues chose to leave OpenAI, not to abandon artificial intelligence, but to build something different, a new company focused on developing AI that was safer, more controllable, and aligned with human intentions. That company would become Anthropic, and the AI system they would eventually build would be known as Claude. But creating a safer AI in a world racing for power was going to be one of the greatest challenges in modern technology. To understand why they walked away, we have to go back several years earlier. Back to a time when artificial intelligence was still an experimental technology, powerful but far from the systems we know today. In 2015, a group of technology leaders and researchers came together with an ambitious idea. They founded OpenAI. Their goal was simple but ambitious: to build AI that could benefit all of humanity. At the time, many researchers believed AI could become as intelligent as humans or even surpass them. But they also knew if this technology was controlled by only a few, the risks could be enormous. OpenAI was created as a non-profit lab dedicated to developing AI responsibly and sharing discoveries with the world. Over the next few years, the organization attracted some of the most talented researchers on the planet. Among them, Dario Amodei, a physicist turned AI researcher known for his work on large neural networks. Inside OpenAI, teams began working on a new generation of AI systems called large language models. These systems could analyze massive amounts of text and learn to generate human-like responses. At first, the results were impressive but limited. Yet with each new model, the technology improved dramatically. Slowly, it was becoming clear artificial intelligence was no longer just an experiment. It was becoming one of the most powerful technologies in the world. And the race to build the most advanced AI had officially begun. Sorted by 2019, OpenAI had become one of the most powerful AI labs in the world. The lab was no longer just a research project. It was a race to the future. Then came a major turning point, a partnership with Microsoft, injecting billions and accelerating AI development at a pace few had anticipated. For some researchers, this was a dream come true. More resources, faster models, larger datasets, the potential to build something transformative. But for others, including Dario Amodei, it was a warning. He began to notice a dangerous trend. The company's focus was shifting from careful research to rapid commercialization. Models were being trained faster, released sooner, tested in the real world before the safety mechanisms were fully understood. The stakes were enormous. These AI systems were no longer simple experiments. They could write essays, generate code, even influence millions of people. The question that haunted Dario and his colleagues was simple and terrifying. Are we moving faster than we can control? Inside OpenAI, debates grew heated. Some argued the world moves fast. If we don't release the technology, someone else will. Others countered, but if we release it too fast, we could create consequences no one could reverse. The disagreement was more than philosophical. It was a moral and existential dilemma. And in private meetings, Dario and several senior researchers realized something profound. If AI continued on this trajectory, it could outpace humanity's ability to ensure it was safe. They were not opposed to progress, but opposed to reckless progress. And so, in 2021, they made a choice. They walked away, taking with them years of knowledge and vision. Their goal was to build AI that was safe, aligned, and responsible. After leaving OpenAI, Dario Amodei, his sister Daniela, and several senior researchers faced a choice: return to the safety of the established tech world, or take a risk no one else dared to take. They chose risk. In 2021, they founded a new company, Anthropic, a public benefit corporation built to reimagine how artificial intelligence should be developed. Their mission was clear: to create AI systems that were safe, transparent, and aligned with human values. Unlike other AI models, which relied heavily on humans to check every answer, Anthropic introduced a revolutionary approach: constitutional AI. Instead of humans constantly monitoring the system, the AI was trained to evaluate its own decisions against a set of principles, a digital constitution. These principles were drawn from universal guidelines, safety rules, and ethical frameworks. The result? An AI that could learn, adapt, and self-correct while remaining aligned with human intentions. In March 2023, after months of research, testing, and iteration, Anthropic unveiled its first AI assistant, Claude. Claude evolved rapidly, from Claude 1 to 3.5 Sonnet, and then the 4.5 family. Each iteration focused on long context understanding, high-level reasoning, and safety and alignment. Claude was no longer just an experiment, it was a competitor, a safer alternative, and a model for responsible AI. Requests from influential figures reminded the team AI is no longer a contained lab tool. Claude's mission to remain helpful, honest, harmless was constantly tested in the real world. Anthropic persevered, refining models, improving safety, keeping alignment at the forefront. By 2026, Claude AI was recognized as one of the most advanced and reliable generative AI systems in the world. It was a testament to what happens when researchers take a stand for safety, ethics, and responsibility. From the halls of OpenAI to the founding of Anthropic, to the creation of Claude AI, this story has always been about one question: how do we build intelligence more powerful than ourselves without losing control? Dario Amodei and his team walked away, not out of fear, but out of responsibility.